Howdly doodly neighboroonies. I'm just gonna make a song. I just bought a new sound kit. And I'm gonna see how this goes. Okay. Well, let's see if that goes well, and if it sucks, we'll just try it again. Drums. Been a day. Never enough hours in the day, though. That's what it seems like. That's a little awkward, but, you know, the 80s were super awkward, so I'm gonna roll with it. It's a happy 80s song. Let's just be C major. No, it's got to be a fun time. Roots and fifths and thirds and fourths. I have to sneeze. All right, back to it. I think that's good. That's good enough. It's 80s music. We just gotta have it sound peppy and poppy. Not sure if that's gonna work. We shall see. Let us duplicate it. Okay. Yeah, it's super awkward, so that's good enough for me. Let's just, you know what? It's Sunday. I deserve to be lazy. Let's just do an Alberti bass pattern. I don't really care right now. You know what? That's good. That's good enough. It's just like, I just like literally don't care today. I'm just like, yeah, it's a 1980s pop song. Yeah, we're just gonna have a good, fun, rip-roaring time. We're gonna snort drugs and screw over the next generation. Because that's what they did. They pulled the ladder up from under us. And then they all told us to go to college. And then when we couldn't get a job, they hit us with the you shouldas. Huh, you can't get a job after you went to college. Well, you should have studied science. You should have done something more practical. You shoulda? You shoulda. You shoulda. You shoulda. Believe you me, I've heard it from all the boomers. I've heard of a lot of you shouldas my entire life. Even though, you know, when it was like the 1970s, early 1980s, you could still work minimum wage at like McDonald's and still pay for a rent with a single income. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some entitled millennial who avocado toast. What'd you go to school for, Sonny Jim? Underwater basket weaving? You're just a pro-Obama libtard. I've heard it all, folks. I have heard it all, but I'm not going to focus on that today. I'm just going to have some happy fun time music from the 1980s. You know, when times were good, when we had a good economy, when gas wasn't $5,000 a gallon. No, you know what? I need some chords. No, you know what? Ball game. Nope, not baritone sax. What about this? Sharp edge. No, you know what? We're going with the ball. We're going with the sax. I kind of blew it on that last note, but it's whatever. It's the 80s, 1980s, yeah. Cocaine and a good economy, and college was actually affordable. You millennials in your avocado toast, you shoulda done a degree in math and science. Alright, and then we'll have it like, I don't know, go to the root note. Yay, we're cooking with gas here, 1980s song. I realize the mix is terrible. That's on me. Let me compress this. Let me turn this up. Let me turn this down. Okay, I think it's time for another drum section. Turn the, That was a little unhinged right there, but you know what? Let's just see where that takes us. We're rocking and rolling and having a fun time. All right, cool. It's more 80s now. This will have to be the B section now because it's just not hitting it the way I wanted it to. All right, so we got our A section and our B section. The fun times, the happy fun times of the 1980s. There was cocaine and nostalgia. Remember Michael J. Fox? Yeah, I remember Michael J. Fox. Remember movie from childhood that make you feel good? Remember how they remake movie from childhood and now you not feel good because movie from childhood got remade and not good? All right, cool. Nancy, I told you to tell all the kids to say no. Say no to drugs, kids. Good old Uncle Ronnie telling me not to do the drugs. We're just gonna do some root chords because we can. Because it's the 1980s. And I can afford college with my McDonald's salary. And really, people don't really care what you go to college for. They only care that you went to college. Those were the good days. Now that's a pretty cool section. I don't really care for the other ones, but it's okay. We'll get our thingy and we'll cut it up. We'll cut it and cut it and cut it and cut it. Cut it and cut it. And cut it and cut it. I'd really like to hear the Migos rap over an 80s beat, but something tells me they're never going to because they like to use the 808s as a crutch, and if, bruh, this fucking 808's not slumping, bro, I can't fuck with it. We all know that Gen Z and the TikTok generation need to have some fat-hitting 808s, otherwise they're just not going to listen to it. They're literally listening to it for like 5 seconds, and then they'll just give up. Because, bruh, it doesn't slump. Newsflash, you idiots. Not every single song on the planet has to slump, bruh. But, hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just some dude on the internet making 80s beats. So I inverted the fourth measure, the fourth part, because we already have the bass, the root note playing in the bass. So here, let's we can turn off this metronome now. It's okay, we can turn it off. Oh, yeah, we're cooking with gas now. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to turn this into the fourth. And then we'll turn the other one into the fifth. This is so 80s. It's so 80s, you guys. It's so 80s. Alright, what's the root note? Root note should be... Root note should be F. There we go. And then the root note for this one should be G. Cool. All right, so fourth, fifth, root fourth, fifth, root fourth, fifth. So it's a 1, This is a 4. And this is a 5. Pretty simple. You don't need much. You just need some stuff. It's the 1980s. And Michael Jordan. And AIDS. That's a terrible example. You know, when I think of the 80s, when I think of the 1980s, I think of a terrible pandemic. Okay, you know what? I think this should be a 6. We're just going with that whole 4-chord Axis of Awesome thing. Everything has to sound. It's well, if you could follow along, I think you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Everybody knows what I'm doing. If you know music theory at all, you know what I'm doing. And if not, leave me a comment and I will teach you. You know what? I'm feeling I need to do a 7th chord. It's just not hitting it right. And this needs to be a 2 chord. So it's gonna be a little tiny 7. A little teeny tiny 7. And this is going to be a little teeny tiny 2. I don't know why I'm doing accents to my voice. I'm just in the moment. I'm feeling it. Oh shit. This is just what I'm feeling right now. Oh wait, that was a 7th chord. This is supposed to be a 2 chord. All right, here we go. It's C major. It's the 1980s. Ronald Reagan is president. You can actually afford college. You can get a good job right after high school in a factory before we sold our soul to China. It's the 1980s. Back to the Future came out. Nancy told everyone to say no to drugs. And hip hop was booming in Brooklyn. And it's a general fun time. It's 1980, whatever the hell. Whatever year it was before George Bush Sr. came in. And people are having a good old time. And they're scared of the gays because AIDS. I'm going to switch around the 2 chord with the 7th chord. And you know what? Because I can, I'm going to go ahead and invert this. Because I can. Okay, I guess it's a inversion. Are we all just a little inverted? Are we all just a little mentally checked out nowadays? I can tell you for sure that I'm a little inverted. We're in the 4th year of the virus. I think everyone's lost a little bit of mental whatnots. And you know what? This is just not hitting it for me. This could be a bridge, so whatever. Cool. What's missing is the, like the little bippity dippity. That for sure is not That for sure is not a proper English word, but I'm gonna co-opt it right now because I can. Okay, it's clear to me that this needs to be something else. We're gonna have to change this up. Let's just be lazy. It's Sunday. I think I can be lazy. Let's just raise it up an octave. Everyone does it. Every trap song ever does it. Wait a minute. What is going on here? Oh, I thought I raised you an octave. Well, it appears it doesn't make a difference, now does it? Okay, well... Ugh! Alright, well, you know what? I tried. We're just gonna do a second melody. I got thrown off by that bridge, but it's okay. It's totally fine. We're just going to play this from here. I'm going to color it so it doesn't get more confused. And see what kind of terrible garbage I made. It was pretty good up until the very end. So, I'll just do a little diddly diddly. There we go. That's all we need, and then we're gonna glue it together. Okay. You know what? And then we'll cut it in half, because we can. Because I want to. Because I need to. Because it's the 1980s, and you're watching Don Johnson on your CRT TV, and, you know, people are playing Dungeons and Dragons in their basement, but you think it's the work of Satan. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I guess we could do an intro, because that's what music does. We can get rid of this. And we can get rid of this. I don't know, maybe this comes in, like, here. Okay, then I guess we could just, I don't know, how about we do the intro again? How long is this go? Oh, no, it goes for a minute. That's not gonna do it all for a YouTube short, now will it? We all live and die by the algorithm, so I have to appease the algorithm gods. I'm making content for the algorithm. So, you can see the dilemma I am in. We're just gonna have to make it awkward. I love you, algorithm. Please make me rich and famous, algorithm. I love you so much, algorithm. I love you, algorithm. I want to be rich and famous, algorithm. Make me rich and famous, algorithm. I'll do anything for you, algorithm. All right, here we go. I don't know. Let's lower down the chords. And you know what? It's like, it's really cutting into our everything. What is this madness? Why? Why do these synthesizer chords have a low end? It makes absolutely no sense. Fantastic. And you know what? Let us... What is this madness? I don't care if this thing already has a compressor. I'm gonna still compress it, damn it. Because this is idiotic to me. Ratio? You just have a percentage. You don't even have a proper ratio. What is this madness? What is this madness? I need a letter, a number, a colon, and another number. I don't like this percentage. I will not be using this. Moving forth, I will be disabling this and substituting my own. Alright, let's start from the top. I gotta EQ this bass. It needs more compression. Everything needs more compression. Okay, that is a bit too much. That's gotta be louder. All right. Why the hell would you make the bass stereo? That is idiotic. Okay, so the chords have a really cool decay / echo sound, so I'm going to sample that. I'm gonna have this die. Oh. Hold on a second. It appears we have 2 reverb tails. Double feature! Well, isn't that fantastic? Okay, so we're going to sample the echo reverb tail of the chords and the echo reverb tail of the saxophone. So I'm going to export this song as 80s beat in 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 80s beat. Exporting now. Hey, Bob, how's the wife and kids? All right, we're going to upload this back in. All right, here we go. Okay, so we've got the waveform loaded back in. Now we'll move our adjustment head, and we're going to cut it right at the tail end. So right here is where it ends, and then we're going to have a cool little tail. So this is the sax tail. All right, sax tail. And this is the chord tail. Chord tail. I'm spelling it like a story, not an actual tale. That was okay. It's okay. Everything is going to be a-okay. You know what? No, and it's not going to be okay because it needs to be longer. It needs to be, here we go. And then we're going to reverse, and then we're going to normalize this baby, and then we're going to unsnap, and then we're going to resnap. Here we go. We're going to move everything over here, over 2 bars, move these babies over here. What the hell? I said I'm going to move these babies over here, and then we're going to move this back over here. And then I think we can safely put the end marker back over here. I think. Don't quote me on that. It's only a theory. All right, here we go. Let's see how this works. What have I done? No. This simply won't do. It has to end at exactly 1 minute, because I need to appease the algorithm. I love you, algorithm. I want to be rich and famous, algorithm. Please make me rich and famous, algorithm. I will do anything for you, algorithm. It will simply not do. No. It has to end at 58 seconds, just to be safe. Just to be on the safe side. Because we live and die by the algorithm. It is the only way. I don't know how else I'm going to make it in this world. I want to be rich and famous so bad. I'm willing to make a sacrifice at Bohemian Grove. All for the algorithm. You don't get the pleasure of hearing the end of that tale because it needs to loop over. No resolution. Just an endless loop of no resolution. Alright, cool. You get no resolution and it endlessly loops until the end of time. Here we go. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. We're going to save this song. We're going to export it. And you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I kind of like that reverb tail, but the people at YouTube don't get to enjoy that. Sad. Sad times. I have to make music that's only a minute long because everybody has the attention span of a goldfish because they gave away all their attention span all for the convenience of TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. I love you. I love you, algorithm. Make me rich and famous, algorithm. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Here's a stupid 80s song that's only a minute long because you have no attention span.